Okay guys, here are two problems from the homework tonight on the 5.3 more difficult worksheet, just for those of you who might need more assistance. So here's number one, cotangent squared of x equals 1. Okay, so you take the square root of both sides, you're going to get the cotangent of x equals plus or minus 1. Alright, so that means x equals the cotangent inverse of 1, and x equals the cotangent inverse of -1. So again, it's easier to think of it in terms of tan for some of us. So it also means x equals the tan inverse of 1, because the reciprocal of 1 is just 1, and x equals the tan inverse of -1 for the same reasoning. So again, for these directions, we wanted it from 0 degrees is less than or equal to x, which is less than 360 degrees. Okay, so we actually know where is the tan 1, what angle gives us a tan of 1, and that's 45. Again, not drawn to scale. So we're looking at 45 degrees. And because we have the tan of 1 and -1, we're looking at every single quadrant. So then in quadrant 2, you're going to tell me that's going to be, I'll just mark my list here, 135 degrees. Quadrant 3, that'd be your 180 plus 45, so 225. And then your last one, 315 in quadrant 4. And those are your 4 answers. For number 2, 2 sine of x equals cosine of x. For some reason, this sometimes gets people. I don't know why, but at any rate, here we go. So maybe because they don't know what to do. So I would divide both sides by cosine. So I'm going to have 2 sine of x over cosine of x equals 1. Divide by 2, I get sine of x over cosine of x equals 1/2. Well, what's sine of x over cosine of x? That's just tan of x. So I know tan of x equals 1/2. And so therefore, to solve for x, we get x equals the tan inverse of 1/2. You would have to use your calculator for this. I'm sorry, it just went blurry. Let's see if it comes back on me. Okay, so make sure this time you are in degrees, because we specified the interval that we wanted here. And when you do that out, you're going to get x equals 26.57 degrees. Okay, this time, again, we want tan to be positive. So where is tangent positive? It's positive in quadrant 1, not drawn to scale. So 26.57 degrees is quadrant 1. It's also positive in quadrant 3. So how would I get this angle right here? You would do your 180 plus degrees plus 26.57 degrees to get your two answers of 26.57 degrees and 206.57 degrees. Just as a side note, remember you're not adding on for this situation like plus 360 degrees n or anything like that, because we specified in the directions we wanted it from 0 to 360. So if you've been struggling with this, I hope this helps a little bit for your homework tonight.